We'll cherish every single part.
my
For you've
expectations.
made us from the start.
As
Oh
always,
God, we
if you have an
celebrate
expectation,
who
then
we
you
are.
would your
With every
expectations will be met
blessing,
definitely.
every
So,
scar, your
but if you
design
don't,
is perfect,
uh,
true.
still
In
fine.
every
I know you still
detail
live
we
with a lot
see you.
today, but it's always good
When
to
our
have an
hearts get
expectation from
were meant
any
to be.
meeting,
The
any
best
conference,
version
wherever,
of
whatever it
us
is.
free.
It's always
So
beautiful to have
let
an
us
expectation.
shine
So
with
if you
hearts
can
so
kindly
bright,
drop in the chat
embracing our
what your
truth
expectations
in
are
your
for
light.
today's webinar. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. While we wait for others to join in, are you still with us, please, Mr. Frank?
Tell me to
All
give me.
right, all right.
You are a masterpiece so divine.
In a few
In
minutes
every
we'll
way,
start.
your light will
It's fine
shine.
if there are no
God has
expectations, but
crafted
in a few
you with
minutes,
love and
our speaker
grace.
for
Every
this
feature,
session
every place.
join us.
Oh God, we celebrate who we are.
1 or 2 minutes
With
time,
every
we'll bring
blessing,
our speaker
every
in
scar,
and
your design is
move on.
perfect, true. In every detail we see you. Don't look around at others' light, or wish for gifts not in your sight. You're equipped with all you need
Oh, so
to run
beautiful,
your
and you're going
race
to
and
receive
plant your seed.
exactly that.
Oh God,
Because
we
I believe that at every
celebrate
point in our
who
lives,
we are.
God always
With
has something to
every
say.
blessing,
God
every
always has
scar,
something to say.
your
There's
design is
something God
perfect,
has in mind
true.
for you today,
In every
for the
detail
season
we
you're in,
see you.
for
Don't look
whatever it
around at
is you're
others' light,
facing.
or wish for
When I say
gifts
facing, I
not in your
mean
sight.
job, family, whatever
You're
it is.
equipped
God
with
has a word
all
for
you
us. He
need
always does.
to
And you're going
run
to
your
live here
race
with the
and
word
plant
for the
your
now,
seed.
just like
Don't
you
look
have
around at
the
others'
expectation.
light,
You're going to live the, I
or
believe God is
wish
going to
for
give
gifts
you that
not
word
in your
for
sight.
today,
You're
for
equipped
the
with
season,
all
for the
you
now.
need
Thank
to
you. Thank you
run
for
your
engaging.
race and
All
plant your
right. So
seed.
without
Oh
taking too
God, we
much time,
celebrate
I'll be
who we
welcoming our
are. With
speaker,
every
and then we
blessing,
can go
every
on this
scar, your
beautiful
design is
journey.
perfect, true. In every detail we see you. Let our hearts be full of pride for the
Good
life
afternoon,
where you
PD. Are you
reside.
there?
We'll cherish every single
Awesome.
part.
Thank you very much.
All right.
You.
Welcome. Welcome, sir.
Oh
Thank
God, we
you very much. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from any and everywhere you are joining us from. Thank you, my amazing host, for having me here. I'm excited moderating. It's been exciting asking people what their expectation is. It's been beautiful knowing that we have different people joining us from different places around cities, around countries and nations of the earth. Thank you, everyone that has joined us today. I believe that it's been an awesome time, and I can see my facilitator had run away. Well, it's fine. You can go away for a bit, and if you want to also still leave your camera on, it's okay. We can work together on this one today. It's an exciting time, everyone. Welcome to the Purpose Academy. And this is our second edition of our webinar. I'm going to be looking in different direction. I have amazing people across the social media platforms. We have our people on the Facebook platform here. Welcome everyone on Facebook. Please go ahead and leave a comment. Let's know you are there. Everyone on our YouTube platform, welcome. Please leave a comment and let's know that you are there. It's important that we are able to identify with everyone that is joining us today. I'm most excited to be here with each and every one of you. And I believe that like one of the expectation is God's word for the now. God's word for the now. And that connects very well with our team, purpose in transition. That's the team, purpose in transition. Everyone is jostling to fulfill purpose. Everyone is jostling to fulfill purpose. In the heart of every most human being is the quest for the fulfillment of purpose in their lives. So that is one thing nobody should and must not take away from us. Fulfillment of purpose. Once you are not fulfilling purpose, you will not be your very self. So it's important to fulfill purpose. Let me begin by asking us, everyone, and let me have my facilitator back on the eye of the screen, and let's have this together. What is purpose to you? What does purpose mean to you? Welcome back, Lucia. I see you there. What is purpose? What does purpose mean to us? It's going to be an interesting time. We're sharing together. If you're joining on Facebook, here is my wave to you. If you're on the YouTube platform, you're welcome to the Purpose Academy. My name is Olabanji Afolabi, and I'm excited to have everyone here. What is purpose? Lucia, what's purpose to you?
Okay, to me, purpose is the reason for the creation of anything at all, human, whatever the thing is. Purpose is why, the why for a thing.
Yeah, awesome. That summarizes it. Purpose is the why of a thing. Everything has a why. Everything has a usefulness. Purpose is understanding your usefulness, understanding the essence of the production of your life. There is a purpose. The last time also, I think I was using one of my handkerchief here. Today I have, last time I think I used my pen. Today I have this lens cleaner in my hands, and it has its purpose. Some people can misuse, abuse the use of this lens cleaner and use it to clean their face. It's not for the face, it's for the lenses. You use it to clean screens and lenses and make sure that screens and lenses are optimal. They bring out the best and you are able to use it. That's the purpose of using that. In other words, everything that we do has their own purposes. Your life has its purpose. This webinar has its purpose. Your clothing has its purpose. Your eyes, your job, your family, the people around you. God has created each and every one of us with a purpose in mind. Thank you, Lucia, for that very amazing thought flow in terms of definition of purpose. Today, our focus is to look at transiting, purpose in transition. Last month, we looked at purpose is now. And what we were stressing then was to understand that you have a purpose today. You know, some people's mindset is, my purpose is to be a great man. And then the greatness is when they are 80. By the time I'm 80, let me die well. It's a good end goal. But there are junctions in life where those purposes comes together and ties together until you now have the entire wholesomeness as you are desiring, right? And so today we're looking at purpose in transition. Purpose in transition. How do I navigate life shift? There are life shifts that you cannot do anything about. Seasons comes and seasons goes. And for each of these seasons that is a shift, it's important for us to understand, what do I need to do in the different seasons of my life? I will not jump ahead of myself. I'm still going to have us, everyone in the comment section, please be ready so we can do this together. I'm expecting that you will be sharing with me what are the potential life shifts that you may have experienced, and a host of other things like that are the things that we will be looking at together today. Hallelujah. Thank you for that feedback. Let me check this. I understand there is no audio on our stream on Facebook. Can our team help me to check that out? And let's see what's going on there. I understand that there is no audio on our Facebook platform. So let's find out if there's anything we can immediately do to that. Thank you for that feedback. Please keep bringing in your feedback and we will look at it immediately as soon as we can. I can see a movement here, but I want to be sure that we have proper quality audio for us to be able to get this out to the people. All right, today, what we're looking to learn together is what the definition of purpose is, what are the things that happen in transitions, how to understand that transitioning does not mean disruption. Transition does not mean disruption. Can everybody hear me on Facebook? Please, if you can you leave a comment and let me know that you can hear me? Also on our YouTube, let me know if you can hear me, and let me also ask our facilitators, can you go to all of our platforms, the YouTube, the Lighthouse Global, the Facebook will be Olabanja Falabi's personal Facebook, and then let's confirm that all of our global audiences can hear me clearly and properly. I need that feedback as much as possible. Thank you, everyone, for doing that. All right, so let's keep the ball rolling as we keep resolving everything that we can as much as we can. Purpose in transition. Can you hear me on the Zoom platform? Can anybody hear me on the Facebook? Let me wait for a comment or two on our Facebook platform. Please let me know. Awesome, awesome. On the Zoom platform, we have people hearing me loud and clear. Can you please notify me if you can hear me on our YouTube? Let me know if you can hear me on the YouTube platform. It's very important that we maximize the gift of social media that God has given to us. It's a gift. Social media is a gift, and then we will maximize the use of the social media that God has given to us. All right. Let me come to dive deeper. Lucia, could you please confirm for me? Can you hear me on Facebook? I want to be sure that everyone that is connected is able to hear us. Thank you. Right. All right. YouTube is good. Zoom is good. Thank you, admin. YouTube is good. Zoom is good. I'm looking to see the Facebook. Can you hear me on the Facebook? And I'm going to jump right at it. And we're going to have a beautiful time learning together, purpose in transition. All right. Today, I want to begin by sharing an analogy with you, an analogy of a compass and a cloud. Coincidentally, the backdrop behind me look a little bit like a cloud with a touch of gold. All right. It looks like a cloud with a touch of gold. A cloud is critical. It moves. A cloud moves. The cloud moves. That's what a cloud does. You see the movement of the cloud. But a compass points you to a direction. A compass points you to a direction. I'm waiting to see if I get any comments from anyone on Facebook, and let me know if you can hear me. If you cannot, also let me know so we can see what we will do about it. Please leave a comment for us on the Facebook. Let's be sure that you can hear me clearly. All right, very important to be sure that you can hear me. All right, so a compass shows you a direction where you want to go. All right, many people prefers a compass, but the truth is it is the cloud that moves that allows the prediction of awesome. Thank you very much. That allows the prediction of the compass. All right, the cloud moves, though unpredictably, but the wind moves it. It is guided by the winds, all right? It's guided by the winds. Many people want the clarity as a compass, because a compass, when you set a compass, it just gives you a direction of where you should go. It's precise, it's distinct, it's very specific. It just gives you that direction where you want to go. Where you want to go, it just gives you that very straight. But a cloud is unpredictable because it's a direction of the wind that it follows. But hear this, friends, hear this. Even though a lot of people will naturally want to resist the cloud movement, God often shifts us by cloud before giving us the compass. He moves us in his direction. It's like the wind. It's like the wind that directs us where we should go, what we should be doing, how we should do what we are doing. Of course, for many that are meeting me for the first time, I'm not just leadership consultant, I'm also a pastor. And so I'm reading to you from Exodus chapter 13 and verse 21. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them. So there is a way God leads you. It leads you by the pillar of cloud. And that means a lot of things. We're going to look at it together contextually, because we're trying to look at what happens to me when I am in different stages of my life. Everyone goes through different stages in our life. What happens to you? What happens to me when I'm going through the different stages of my life? Can I give you the first thing that I know? The first thing that I know is that God's guidance is not static. God's guidance is not static. It's not in one place. When God guides you, he does not use one size fits all. What he uses to guide me, what he uses to guide you, many times is different. His principle is the same. His person is the same, but his approach to doing it, his method of doing it, his ways of doing it can differ from one person to another. That's why we call him the dynamic God. So how he leads me and how he leads you can be different. How he talks to me and how he talks to you can be different. How he corrects me and how he corrects you can be different. Let me ask everyone that is joining us, how does God speak to you? If you know that, let me have your comment in our comment sessions, everyone. How does God speak to you? I'm just curious. I like to know, how does God speak to you? Is it dream? Is it revelation? Do you read a book and as you are reading the book, something just jumps on you, jumps at you in the page of the book? How does God, awesome, I just mentioned that and somebody is saying, God speaks to me through books. There are people, God speaks to me by the Spirit, but alignment by his word. These are ways God speaks to us. Different people have different ways that God speaks to us. The Holy Spirit takes the dominant tool of your life. If the dominant tool of your life is reading, God will speak to you through reading. If the dominant tool of your life is sleeping, I hope that's not somebody's dominant tool. If the dominant tool of your life is sleeping, you will just find God coming to your dream and telling you, guy, oh sleeper, this is what I want to do next. This is how I want to go next. There are ways God speaks to us. This is why God is dynamic. He's very dynamic in his ways. All right. To one, he says go. To another, he says come. There are ways God speaks to us. Life is made of shifts and turns. Life is made of shifts and turns. Moments where what was once enough may no longer be enough or may no longer be fit. Life is made of shifts and turns, bend. There were times you were in your mother's womb. There were times you were a baby and everything is done for you. There were times you began to grow up as a child. There were times you became an adolescent. There are times you are now an adult. There were times you were single. There were times now that you are married. There are times that you have kids and they are very young. There will be times that your kids are all grown and you become an empty nester and you are only with your spouses. There are seasons in everyone's life. And we are saying that it is very important for you and I to understand these seasons and learn how to navigate them, how to walk through it, how to walk around it, how to walk through those seasons and how to walk around those seasons. Very important, very critical. Lucy, I can't hear our background instrumentals anymore. If you can do something about that quickly, please, let's go ahead and do it. All right. Life is made of shifts. Life is made of shifts. I don't know what shift you are. It's like running a shift in your job. Life is made of shifts, and I don't know what shift you are in right now, but it's important for you to know how to navigate those shifts. Friends, when you are in divine purpose, shifts are inevitable. You can't do anything about it. There will be bends, there will be shifts, there will be bridges in your journey in destiny. You can't do anything about it. Can I also say that shift does not necessarily have to be an interruption. It could be a disruption, but it's not an interruption. It could be a disruption, but it's not an interruption. There are shifts that are inevitable. Some shift is that you need to move from one country to another. Some shift is that you need to move from one job to another. Some shift is that you need to move from single to be married. Some shift could be that you have things that you used to do, and the way you do them becomes different. Life presents shifts for us. Those shifts are not necessarily interruptions. Those shifts can be disruptions. Disruption meaning changing the scope of how things are done, changing the ways the things are presented, but it does not necessarily mean destruction. Many of us look at shift only from the point of pain or from the point of, and that's why a lot of people don't want to live where they are. And can I say this to somebody? This might be a word for you. You have stayed too long where you are. You are refusing to embrace the next shift. That's why you have not made the next jump. You are afraid of the unknown. You are afraid of the unknown. And so you are not stepping your feet into the next waters. And until you decide to leave the fear of the unknown and step your feet into the next waters, it might not lead you to the next phase. Every divine shift demands, requires discernment, requires boldness, requires a sense of direction, and requires decision. Every divine shift, take note of what I'm saying. There are shifts that are divine. There are shifts that are not divine. But every divine shift, you need discernment. You need to know when to leave a place. You need to know when to rearrange yourself. You need to know when to stop talking. You need to know when to start a new process. Else you will be in one position and you could be stale. My pastor, very revered pastor, Pastor Yemi David, he says, stagnant water stinks. When you leave water in a cup, in a bowl, in a space for a long time, what happens is that the water stays long and long and long enough that bacteria or fungi or insects or dirt that is in and around this atmosphere begin to settle in that water, and a clean water becomes contaminated. Because if the water was meant to be drunk and you do not drink it as at when due, what happens is you will realize that the water will be contaminated. You must know when you should move. You must understand when you should shift. And you must understand the different shift of your life. Shift does not necessarily mean that you need to leave a country or that you need to leave a job. It might necessarily mean that in your mental state, something is asking you for more. Something is asking you for more. It's asking you for more commitment, more dedication, more prayer, more reading of books, more writing of papers, more interactions with colleagues, with friends. That's what that simply means, friends. You can't fulfill purpose if you don't embrace transition. Believe me, if you are afraid of transition, fulfilling purpose will be difficult. I can tell you that. If we are afraid of transition, fulfilling purposes will be very, very difficult. It'll be very difficult. If you are afraid of life transition, fulfilling purposes will be very, 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 very difficult. Very, very difficult. That's why you cannot, you must not, you should not, you must not, you should not stay in the place where you just stay in one place and don't want to be progressive. Purpose is progressive. Purpose is progressive. It's a progressive revelation. Your life is a designed manifestation of God. You are designed to fulfill a purpose in destiny. And understanding that is critical to how you live your life, friends. I'm telling you, believe me when I say it, purpose, there is purpose in everything. But if you're afraid of transitioning, you will not move. And by transitioning, I mean if you're afraid of change, because the word transition means different things to different people. All right, transitioning, if you're afraid of change, it will be difficult for you to manifest the things that you should manifest in God. But change is inevitable. There is usually purpose in your transition. You're moving, your new job, your body development, your mental development, all of these accumulate together, and it is important for you to take note of it. You can't fulfill purpose if you're afraid of transition, if you're afraid of change, if you're afraid of movement, either movement upward or movement around or movement forward or sometimes movement backward. I had this being said to me a couple of years back: take 2 steps backward to take 4 steps forward. Recalibrate. Recalibrating is important. So hear this: you can't fulfill purpose if you are afraid of transition. You can't fulfill purpose if you are always afraid of change. You can't fulfill purpose maximally if you are afraid of new things. Sometimes, if you are afraid of inviting new people into your space, it's difficult to fulfill purpose, because purpose in itself is a progressive revelation. You don't, a child of 10 years old cannot say, a girl of 10 years old cannot say, I don't like to have my chest grow. As a girl, as you begin to approach 13, 14, 15, the body metabolism begin to respond. Same as a guy, once you begin to get to age 16, 17, 18, you start to see certain growths, muscle building, beards coming out on your faces for some who has it. Different things begin to happen to you. It's part of life transitioning, and you must recognize that you must take note. You can't afford to accommodate fear on your journey to destiny. You can't. Fear is false expression appearing to you real. There is purpose in every phases of your journey. Are you getting what I'm saying? Are you getting what I'm saying? I want somebody to type it there. If you are in a comment section, type what you are most afraid of, that when you eventually got it done, it changes your life journey completely. Type it there. Type something that you are most afraid of and eventually changed your life journey. Go ahead. Let's have everyone across our social media platform. What was it that you were afraid of doing? And then when you courageously did it, you found out that it was not as difficult as you thought, and that things could even have gotten even better if you have taken the jump faster. Go ahead. Let's have those comments. I'm looking at our Zoom comment session. I'm looking at the different comment sessions. If you want to share this, please feel free. Click on the share button. Allow as many people as possible to join in on this and be a part of what it is that we are doing together. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and share if you would, and let's enjoy this season together. What were you afraid of taking a step to do? And when you did it, you realized that the fear was not worth it. What was that one thing that you were not initially ready to do, but eventually when you decided to do it, you realized that the fear was not worth it. The fear was not worth it. What was that one thing? Let me hear from you. Go ahead, say something to me. I was afraid of working with a new manager, but learned from him so much when I started to work with him. Awesome, awesome. Some of us are afraid to go to new units. They tell you, we're moving you from this unit to another unit, and you're afraid because you're already comfortable. You're comfortable where you are. You're comfortable where, see, sometimes they say comfort can be an enemy of growth. Comfort can be an enemy of growth. If you are too comfortable in a place, you don't want to leave to another place. Comfort can be an enemy of growth. Comfort can be an enemy of growth. So we must be very careful. I'm not saying don't pursue comfort, but comfort can be an enemy of growth. What was one thing that you were initially afraid of? Thank you, Lucia, for sharing that with us. Who else wants to share something with us? What was that one thing that you were initially afraid to take a step on, but when you took the step, things changed? You realized that it was not as bad as you think. It was not as bad as you were thinking it was going to look. What is that one step you wanted to take that you were afraid of? What we're looking at is there is purpose in your transition. There is purpose in the changes that you are experiencing, either the change into marriage, the change into getting a new job, change into getting into a new country, whatever is that transition. Please share with me. Let's reason on this together. Anyone else wants to share something very quickly? I'm looking at our comment sessions to see as many people who would want to share something with us right there. Who else is sharing something with us right there? Anyone? Anyone sharing anything there? I'm looking at the comment section to see if there's anyone who wants to share something with us. Anybody? Leaving my job to take another job, for instance. In 2016, I needed to move from one city in my country to another, and I was very, very careful. I was calculative, and I was too conscious that what if I leave this, how do I continue to maintain family? Even if we have anything saved, how long can that leave us? If we don't have anything saved, how can we generate new ones? And things like that, you know? Those were part of the things that were running in my head. And you see, after the change was done, it was not as I was thinking. A lot of things changed. A lot of things changed for good. Of course, sometimes in transition, in change, some change can come with certain discomfort, because you are leaving your comfort zone to sometimes an unknown area, an unknown field, unknown people. But it comes with its blessings. And that's where I want us to begin to look at it from. Let me tell you what life shift is. Life shift is that recalibration of your season. That recalibration of your season that calls you from that place of comfort. And that's, I'm running ahead of myself now. And I've spoken largely about comfort. That recalibration that calls you from your comfort zone into a place of capacity that is asking you to do more, to dream more, to take in more. That's what shift could be. A shift from primary school to secondary school. I remember, many of you will remember, once you move from primary to secondary, your bag, when you are in primary, pre-primary, what's in your bag? Food pack and one or two communication book. When you move into a higher classes, they begin to give you more assignment. You begin to have more books for as many that takes books to school, depending on the country you are in. And as that increases, assignment increases, responsibility increases, reading increases. But you can't say, I want to grow, but I don't want any of these things. No. So what life shift does is that it moves you and I from certain level of what we perceive as today's comfort It is a demand on our capacity expansion. It's a demand. Life shift is a demand on your capacity expansion. Life shift is demanding that you expand your capacity, expand your horizon, expand your thought process, expand your thinking, expanding your network and net worth. It is moving from mere identity to living your own assignment. Very important. It is moving from expression of a purpose to an expression of another purpose. I'm telling you, you must be open to realize that this life shift sometimes comes with discomfort, sometimes comes with different interpretation by people or even by you. But realize, friends, realize that each shift calls for recalibration of your season. It is demanding increase in your capacity, increase in your thought flow, and a host of other things like that. What are the different life seasons? I was sharing with my team, I believe it was 3 weeks ago. I was sharing with my team, and we're having this very closed door team meeting in preparation for this live session. And we're trying to decipher, we're trying to slice into pieces what life shift every one of us has experienced. Life shift can be categorized into different areas. There are internal shifts. There is the internal shift that you experience. What does that even mean? The growth that you're experiencing as you grow older, right? It's a shift. And things change as you grow. Responsibility changes as you grow. You must have heard this slang before. Adulthood has come. You know, but when people began to grow up, then they started, there is a song like that actually, that says adulthood has come. And the reason why that song came up is, as people grow up, I can see you laugh there, people began to realize that this adulthood is not just a small thing, no. This adulthood is something important. This adulthood is something that I can't play with. Things that they used to do for you. Now you are the one doing it for someone else. You are the one taking responsibility for someone else. I see you guys on all of our social media platforms. Welcome. If you want to, go ahead and share this link with as many people as you can. Pick up the Zoom link, send it to your friend and family. Pick up the link on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and send it to someone that needs to join this. There is purpose in our transition. There is purpose in our transition. And growth is a shift. Growth upward. When I want to be a manager, I want to be a manager. Being a manager is beautiful. It comes with status, but it also comes with challenges. Some managers don't sleep. As a regular staff, you can go to office 8 to 5. But if you're a manager, they will give you extra devices and phones. They can call you. You are having meetings till late in the night, 8 p.m., 12 p.m. You are making management decisions. You are making decisions that is very critical to people's life. And so life shifts. Growth in itself is very critical, but it comes with different things. And so one of the internal shift, and if you are writing, one of life shift is internal shift. And under this internal shift, I categorize them as your personal growth is an internal shift. It's an internal shift. Mental growth, emotional growth, physical growth, body development. These are part of your internal shift. Your value is part of your growth. Many of us, our value becomes stronger, becomes more powerful as we grow. When they ask you what your value is, many of us, when they ask you when you are young, what do you want to be? All of us, most people want to be doctors. How many people want to be doctors? If you are one of them, let me see you. I want to be a doctor. I want to be an engineer. How many were planning to be doctors? Doctors, I can see doctors in the house. How many people want to be aeronautic engineer? There are different big names. I want to be a pilot. I want to be I want to be a teacher. My son says he wants to be a policeman. My daughter said she wants to be a gymnast. When she was telling me she wants to be a gymnast yesterday, I said, gymnast is good, but I don't think we want to just settle only for being a gymnast. We want to also explore. And she's saying that today because the shift where she is in life, that's how far she can see. But as she begins to grow, as she begins to increase and expand in her thinking, in her exposure, in her mindset, she realizes that there is more to life than any of these things. And so the values will be upgraded. The value will be upgraded. Somebody, I want you to type in the comment section, my value must be upgraded. Go ahead, type it. My values must be upgraded. I'd like you to go ahead and type that. My value must be upgraded. It's important. It's important that your value is upgraded. Your value needs to be upgraded. Don't stay in one place. Don't allow your value to not be upgraded. If you are still working with the mentality you have when you are a teenager, if you are working with the mentality you have when you are 10, when you are 15, alone, and it has not shifted, then you need to review it. Is anybody with me? You need to review it. My value must consistently upgrade. It shouldn't come down. It should not be dismantled, but it has to be upgraded. It has to be upgraded. Is anybody with me? My value needs to be upgraded. Your passion grows. Passion for food. How many of us have passion for food? If you have passion for food, let me see you. Some of us are passionate for food. You can do anything for food. Some of us are passionate for green pastures. Some of us are passionate about water. Some of us are passionate about reading books. Some of us are passionate about friendship. Some of us are passionate about food. I can see some people that are very passionate about food. Let me give you a beautiful laugh here. If you are passionate about food, I'm giving you a beautiful laugh there, right? Some are passionate about different things. Some are passionate about different things, but your passion also needs to upgrade, because each of your passion sometimes is a product of your upbringing, your experiences, and your exposure. Your passion is a product of your upbringing, experiences, and your exposure. Very important. Second shift of your life is your relational shift. I hear this adage growing up: 20 children cannot play for 20 years. 20 children cannot play and stay together for 20 years. And that has happened to many of us. If you check your life the last 20 years, I'm not sure you can count particularly 20 friends, very close, very intimate, that had been your friend for 20 years. All of them, the 20 of them are still there after 20 years, and you are very close. You speak to them every day and all of that. It's almost impossible. All right, it's not like it's impossible totally, but it's almost unachievable. What happens is that life shifts everyone. As you grow, somebody gets married and the family relocates to another place. Somebody gets into school and it's another school entirely. Somebody moves into a new country. Some people go to be with the Lord. Some people go to be with the Lord. Right? Some people transition into glory and you don't have them with you anymore. So there are different shifts in your life. And what we are saying today is that for every shift, there is a purpose. That there is a purpose in your transition. There is a purpose in your journey. Some of us, the relational shift, you have mentors that you build relationship with over the years. If you have mentors, please, can you type your mentor's name if you would? If you are comfortable doing that, go ahead. If you have 1, 2 mentors, can you type your mentors in the comment section? If you have one, you have a mentor, you have a coach, a life coach, a mentor. Of course, the central coach, mentor, father is God, right? That is standard for someone like me. But if you have a mentor, a career mentor, a business mentor, I have a young friend, his mentor is, I see someone here, Dr. Samuel Olubenga Ilesomi is someone's mentor. I give you a clap there. That's important. to have somebody who has an oversight, somebody on whose shoulder you are sitting, and they are giving you a jump in life, they are giving you a guidance. A mentor is not to control your life. A mentor is to give you a push. Hey, well, let me laugh to this one. Oh, somebody has posted their mentor. Somebody's mentor is Pastor Afolabi Olabanji. I don't know if I know who they are talking about, but I think that can be me. Oh, that's interesting. Mentorship is critical. And in the different areas of our life, you must have network of people. You need your spiritual tribe. That is also a transitioning. That is a life shift. The number 3 is geographical shift. I have one of my very awesome covenant brother and friend right here on one of our platform who God told, leave Lagos, go to Osun State. That's in Nigeria for anyone watching around the nations of the earth. And that shift moved him from Lagos, where he had grown and known himself, to another city where he's not having to build new friends, having to raise new people, having to do job differently from how he knows how to do it. So these are life shifts. So at one time or the other in your life, there are shifts. So there is the geographical shift, shift in location. You change your location. Shift in territory. I used to be in Africa, Nigeria. Right now, I'm not speaking out of Africa. I'm speaking out of North America, in Canada. And in the next 10 years, I don't know where the shift will take me. I don't know where the shift will take me. And you have to be open to the directions of God in your life, because this shift is sacrosanct. Is sacrosanct. There are different assignments that will move you across regions and across a nation. I'm a pastor, and I want to tell you this. One of God's word to you is that wherever the sole of your feet will tread, God will give to you. It says to Abraham, look over ahead of you, all right, and peek and just go, because the earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Let me go back, that you cannot achieve much if you are always afraid of change. Oh, I don't want to change this house. It will be stressful to arrange a new one. God forbid that you are staying in an old place because you don't want to move into a new house. If you are living in a 1-bed and somebody says, I want to give you a 3-bed, you are not going to have to pay. You say, no, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like to move. I don't like to leave my comfort zone. One of the killer of enjoying your life shift and transitioning and fulfilling purpose in your new season is fear and comfort with where you are. Be uncomfortable, be positively uncomfortable with the norms. Be positively uncomfortable with the norms. Be positively uncomfortable with the norms. Don't settle. Your life must be in transition. Some of us have settled. You have settled for that salary. You have settled for that name. You have settled for that small win. It's good. Celebrate the little win, but there is more. You have more. There is more. I said it earlier. I said that the purpose is bringing you to the realization that you can live this level of comfort and expand your capacity. And so that can push you to read more books. That can push you to begin to form new alliances so that you are able to expand. To expand. There is vocational or career shift. Some of us, your career is going to shift from what you are used to a new level. If you have had career shift more than 3 times in your lifetime, please write it there. If your life shift, you've had career shift like 3 times, please write it in the comment section. Oh, I've been a soldier before, then I became a doctor, then I became a teacher. I'm just giving an example. Let's have you go ahead. Let me see how many of us you had a career shift before. You started in a particular area of career and you have moved to another area, or you have had a location shift before. You lived in a country and you have moved to another country. If you have moved to 2 or 3 countries in the last 10 years, Also, please let me see it in the comment section. Go ahead, let's interact together. You have experienced certain career shift, or you have experienced geographical shift, or you have experienced vocational shift in your areas and expressions of interest. Can I see the comment rolling in? You have changed your job 2-3 times. You have changed your house 2-3 times. You have changed your cars 2-3 times. Let me know what shift you have experienced. Anybody there? Let's go. I'm waiting for your comment. Let's go. Let's keep the comments coming. I want to read out those comments as much as I can. So let's keep the comments coming. Anyone there? Anyone there? What are the shifts that you have experienced? Yeah, change of job. Yeah, change of job. Somebody have moved from a banker to a tech enthusiast and a guru. That's a shift. Some people have moved from being single to being married. That's a shift. Some have moved from one country to another. That's a shift. Yeah, somebody have moved from a city to another city. That's a shift. These are shifts that had happened in our life. And what I'm saying is you must be open to embrace life shift. I must be open to embrace life shift. It is sacrosanct. It will always come. So let's discuss this. How do you know when to shift? How do you identify that it is time to shift? Maybe this is the time I'm going to bring someone up. If you want to come to the platform, either you are on TikTok or you're on the Zoom platform, I'm happy to bring you up and let's talk about this together. Lucia, my facilitator, also get ready. I'm going to be pulling you up right now, and then we'll have this together. What do you see that makes you know it's time to shift? What do you experience that makes you know it's time to shift? What are the experiences? What are the things you see? What are the things you hear that makes you know, it's time for me to move. It's time for me to change job. It's time for me to change location. Or when I started to feel discomfort, or when I have plateaued, when I am in one position for a long time. Thank you. Let me give you a clap to that one. It's a clap that I want to give. Let me give you a clap to that one. When you realize that you are experiencing discomfort, you are becoming restless, you are becoming irritable about where you are, you may begin to ask yourself if it is time to shift. You may begin to ask yourself if it is time to shift. When you are ready, you can just turn on your camera, Lucia, and then let's have that conversation together. I'm happy to have that chat with you anytime that you are ready. Any other person who wants to come into the high of the screen, please feel free. I'll be happy to have that conversation with us. When you begin to notice some discomfort, when you begin to notice plateau, you are in one position for a season and you are watching, because growth is a natural phenomenon. Thank you. I have Gen Z Mama, that's what I call her. You're right there. I see you there. Thank you for joining. This is Purpose in Transition, and we are discussing this because every one of us experience shift in our life. There is a movement that happens. And how do I recognize that it is time for me to shift? It is time for me to move. Number one, when you are becoming so discomfort is happening, or you are becoming plateaued, you are staying in one position for too long. All right, where the scripture says you have stayed on this mountain for too long. Now, you are not discomfort because somebody is getting you angry. Somebody gets you angry today and say, I feel discomfort, I want to move. And this is also applicable to marriage in some sense, right? All right, so that somebody will not say, I feel discomfort in this marriage, I want to pack my bag and go. You're not packing your bag and going anywhere, except if on the case of domestic abuse or anything of the sort, please seek proper consultation. Yes, let me laugh to that too. So that somebody will not just carry their bag and say, I'm going, I feel discomfort, I'm going. No, that's not what we're saying. You also even need to check this discomfort you are talking about. When you are becoming restless, you are restless without rebellion. Restlessness without rebellion can be a sign that you need to shift. Restlessness without rebellion can be a sign that you need to shift. You are in a job, but you are becoming restless, and you are not rebellion. They are not giving you an assignment to do, and you are refusing to do it. They give you days to speak on something, you refuse, and then they are now beginning to want to look at you because of that, and then you say, I feel discomfort in this place, or I feel people are meaning me here. No, that's not what we're saying. But when you are doing everything you need to do, you are crossing your T's and you are dotting your I's, and at some point you are becoming restless and you are not rebellious. Please take note. I even want you to type it in the comment section. Restlessness without rebellion. When you are restless, but you are not rebellion. I'm saying this very importantly, because some of us is rebellion that want to make you leave that church, make you leave that job, make you leave that marriage. You are being rebellious. When they ask you to do something, you will not do it. When they ask you to follow the tenant of fulfillment of that thing, you won't do it. Let me laugh at you, because once you are being rebellious, then you want to, the most escape route when rebellion comes into place is you want to leave that environment. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about ingratitude. Many people, the reason why they have shifted and they have moved and why it is painful for them is because they left with ingratitude. They left unjustly. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying you are doing everything correctly. You are showing up when you need to show up, but you have, and I'm not saying bail out. No. Because life river consistency. And so this is not a quick fix. The coach says, the leadership coach, Olabanji says, when I become restless, I should go. I'm becoming restless with this business I'm doing. I want to close it down. No, that's not what I'm saying. Please take note. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you are becoming restless, but you are not rebellious, you are not ungrateful, you are just unsettled in your spirit about something, it's time to pray. It's time to seek godly counsels. It's time to retreat back into yourself and ask yourself questions that Holy Spirit will help you to answer. Because at that time, it's possible that God is seeking your attention and He wants to speak with you over the next phase of your life. Is anybody with me? Feel free to share this broadcast to anyone that you think needs it. Feel free to share it to anyone and everyone that you think needs it, and let them join in. All right? It is not out of rebellion. Don't leave a job out of rebellion, and don't leave a job only because you don't like the manager or because you don't like a member of your team. You just say, I will leave. You will be hungry for long if you don't get another job on time. Let me laugh at you for that. You will be hungry. You'll be very, very hungry. You'll be very, very hungry. Because you now need to get another one, and you can put yourself in danger. You can put your family finances in danger if you just up and leave. What we are saying is that you have to be able to discern the shift that is happening in your life, the transition that you are experiencing. You have to be able to point to it and find out what is the reason for this. Why am I unsettled? I show up at work. I put in my best foot. I've been doing this for a while. Give it time. Even when you're unsettled, give it time. Give it time. Give it time. Time sometimes proves some of these things to us. Give it time. Give it time. I want you to type in the comment section, give it time. If there is restlessness, give it time. Make sure it's not restlessness out of rebellion. Don't leave a marriage out of rebellion. Don't leave a business out of rebellion. Don't leave a country only out of rebellion. The next country you are going to might look like it is good. It's until you get there that you realize that every geographical location has their win and their weaks, have their strength and their weaknesses, have their good and their bad. every geographical location on the earth. On the earth. Every, not one, not two, every. I say with all sense of responsibility, every. None of them is 100% perfect. You have to give it your best shot in all of the places and make sure you make the best out of it. Once again, welcome. This is Purpose in Transition. And I'm excited to congratulate you in the different journeys of your purpose. Some of us, we messed up certain levels of our life in the quest for purpose. When some people got into secondary school, they did not quickly change and recognize the shift. And then they just start to pack grades that are not very good, very funny grades. When you initially got into higher education or the university, if you find it a little bit challenging to immediately stabilize, let me see a wave, or let me see I am here, or I am the one, right? Because for some, when you get into a new job, it takes time to settle in. It takes time to acclimatize. It takes time to understand the business dynamics. It takes time to understand your manager, the route to even take to the office. It could take time. It could take time, but you must not be afraid of change or of transition, right? Another thing that is an indicator that you are in a shift is when you see that door has closed, a door that was easily opened before suddenly got closed. A relationship that was smooth and working well before suddenly get closed. Now, I'm not saying go and close all your relationship. Please don't. Please, let's be guided, right? Let's be guided. I'm not saying just go pack all your relationship and just shut them down. No. That's not what I'm saying. But when you find out that certain doors that opens for you easily suddenly are not as easy as you think they are, that means it's possible that the page of that season has closed. Don't flog a dead horse. Don't flog a dead horse. A dead horse is a dead horse. Don't flog it. It can't stand up if it's dead. Some of us are clinging to relationships that are dead.
Lucia is so hot. Let me holler at her.
If the relationship is dead, allow it to go. Don't cling on relationships that are dead. That are gone. Allow such relationship to go. All right? Allow it to go. If you are having consistent interruptions, sudden redirection in your job, in your life, unfortunately, even sometimes loss of job might be an indication that your shift is now. Right? When you're having long silence from God, long silence in relationships, long silence, it might be a pointer for you to begin to re-evaluate. Stop holding on to things that you are not supposed to hold on to anymore. Take a giant step forward. It will require faith. It will require courage. It will require resilience. It will require dedication. Is anybody still with me? Right? Is anybody still with me? When you keep hearing the way my shift happens to me, okay, I see you there. The way my shift happens to me, sometimes I hear when God speaks to me, tells me it's time. Sometimes I hear, I've had it 2-3 times. I'm releasing a book, hearing God in the midst of noise. I'm reading that book. It's almost at the concluding end. And one of the things that I was stressing in that book is how that God speaks to me. And how that every phases and transitions that I've experienced, I heard God at one time or the other. All right? So God speaks to us, still small voice. It comes to you in revelation. It comes to you in dreams. It puts an imprint in your heart. It sends people to you to let you know it's time. You must recognize divine impression. How many of us has something happened to, and before that thing happened, you felt it was going to happen? There was something telling you this person will call me now. This person will call me now. And so you didn't see the person, you are not even in the same country, and as you are thinking about it, the person called you. Has it happened to anybody before? Anybody? Yeah, I see you there. You are just in your house, or you are in your office. You are in your own office, your manager is in another place, but you are having this very strong impression. My manager will call me now. My manager will ask for me. My manager will ask for me. And suddenly, before you finish the thought, you get called for. That's an impression. You need to master that impression. You need to master it. It might be a way that God communicates with you. I'm telling you. It might be a way that God communicates with you. It might be a way that God communicates with you. And I want you to recognize it. Recognize it. Recognize the way God speaks to you. It's important. Very, 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 very important. Very, 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 very important. Recognizing the way God speaks to you is very important. Very, very important. Oh, and give me, let me just open this and then I'll read it to you. See, friends, many of us are calling closed door an attack. Some closed door are not attack. They are God giving you direction. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Some closed door are not attack. They are God giving you direction. I'm telling you. It is God giving you direction. It is God giving you direction. Some closed doors are not attacks. It is God giving you a direction. It's God giving you a direction. Some closed door are not an attack. Some jobs that you miss is not an attack. Some contract that didn't work for you is not an attack. It's God showing you that I need you in another place. Some of you got sacked at a job, and the next one you got was a managerial role. Some of you relocated from a country that hitherto was very good. Say, for instance, moved from North America to a place in Africa, and that's where you got the biggest break, right? Some have moved from a small job into a big job. Some have moved from a big job into a small job, and they became fulfilled. So you need to be able to recognize that not all closed doors are attacked. It could be a transition. It could be a pointer to your transition. It could be a pointer to the next phase and where you need to move to. It could be a pointer to your next shift. It can be God calling your attention to where He wants you to move to next. And believe me, I love to clap to that. I love to clap to that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Let me ask us a quick question. I want us to quickly write in the comment section, anyone who can, what are the shifts that you have experienced? Just one shift that you have experienced. Internal shift I have experienced, or career shift I have experienced. And I'd like you to put it there. It's a participatory webinar. If you can, go ahead. What shift? I know somebody has put it there. Change in location, relational shift. Thank you. Relational shift is what somebody has experienced. There are different shifts that many of us have experienced. Even many of us that are watching me right now, social media, there is a shift. We have moved from Facebook, from BlackBerry pin to Facebook, from Facebook to WhatsApp, WhatsApp to Telegram, Telegram to TikTok. Now TikTok is almost the king, or the king. I don't know which one is the king, but there has been those shifts. And you need to, organizations are now shifting towards AI. Many organizations are building their own internal GPTs. So there is Olabandi GPT, there is different companies are now creating their own AI because there is a shift towards that direction. And if you fail to follow that shift when you should, I'm not saying follow bandwagons. I'm not saying follow the bandwagon effect, but I'm saying that there are shifts in your life that you need to recognize and make sure that when those shifts are happening, you are following through. You are following through it. You are following through those shifts. Please get this chart for me. You're following those shifts. Very critical, very important. Very critical, very important. All right. So I'm saying that there are shifts in your life that if you recognize those shifts, it will become a decider of your destiny. And you get what I'm saying? Is anybody getting what I'm saying? Right? Let me quickly move. See, you can stay stuck on a season. And I'm addressing a lot of us on this matter now. Don't be stuck in the season of your life. Don't be stuck. Many of us are stuck on a job. Many of us are stuck to friendship that are not good for you. You are stuck on friendship that are not good for you. Don't be stuck on things that are not working. Don't be stuck. Don't get stuck in life seasons. It's supposed to be a transition. It's supposed to be a movement forward. Don't be stuck. Don't be stuck. And I'm praying for anyone that is stuck in a life shift. God will push you forward today in the name of Jesus. You can honor the past, but don't idolize the past. Many of us are idolizing the past. You are idolizing your past glory. You are idolizing the job. You are idolizing the gift. You are idolizing the award. No, don't idolize anything. For people who watches football, when you go for professional football, World Cup, or any of these footballs, if you win season, if you win World Cup last year, if you don't come and play and put in effort and win this year, somebody else will take it over from you. I'm telling you, you will just be backbench. In fact, if you're not careful, you might not even be qualified to get into that next season and go and play. Don't idolize your past, either past success or even past failures and pain. Many people are idolizing their pain. You are giving your pain too much strength to dominate you. Don't idolize any of these things. Move forward, move past it so you don't get stagnated in your life shift. Don't idolize your past. Don't idolize your past. Look forward. Your competition should be to yourself. Compete with yourself. Competition should be that I want to get better today than I was yesterday. I want to get better today than I was yesterday. I want my 2026 to be better than my 2025. In career, I want to be better. In business, I want to be better. In finances, I want to be better. In marriage, I want to be better. That should be your focus. Don't idolize today. Don't idolize it. Thank God for it, but don't idolize it. Move past it. Honor the past, but don't idolize the past. Don't idolize it. It's not as deep. To be honest, it's not as deep. Don't idolize the past. It's not as deep. Allow the past honor to be given, but don't idolize it. Don't idolize the pain. Don't idolize the I lost a job, and you are still crying over the loss of job. You are still crying and crying and crying over the loss of job. You have not made any progress forward. What's the point? I'm not trivializing your pain. I'm not, believe me, I'm not trivializing your challenges. I'm not trivializing the experience, but I'm saying that staying there does not make anything better. It is to dust up, get up, and move forward. Dust up, get up, and move forward. Get up, dust off, move forward. Move forward. Many of us, the reason why we are stuck in our life shifts and seasons, the reason why some people have not gone to get another job is because they are looking for validation. Somebody will tell them, well, I'm going to get another job. No, don't get stuck because you are looking for validation. Oh, but my husband has not told me. Oh, but my wife has not told me. Oh, but my parent has not asked me to do it. No. Confirmation is good, but you are the one that should validate. God should validate what he's doing through you. Are we together? Seek. Is it possible to discover you have, I'm trying to read this now. Is it possible to discover you are on a wrong path after 20 years? Absolutely. It's possible to realize that you're on a wrong path after 20 years. Absolutely. See, the best time to do a thing is yesterday or 10 years ago. The second best time is now. For me, absolutely. It's possible to discover that you're on a wrong path and you find out after 20 years. Absolutely possible. Now, if you have properly analyzed this and it is clear that the path that you either to have been in, I can say it's long before realization comes in. But what I'm sure is within the last 20 years, that person has been nudged. That person has experienced the discomfort. That person has experienced the restlessness, but they did not have the willpower or the push to shift. And that's what we are saying, that don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Don't get stagnated. It's 20 years, it's fine. But if you can do it and it's not 20 years, it's the better. But even when it is 20 years, it is not too late. If it's a change that is required, this is the time to now do self-examination. Withdraw back and ask yourself, these last 20 years, what have I been doing? Either in business, in career, in ministry, in marriage, in your finances, the step that you have taken. What have I been doing? Don't go do pity party. Don't go and judge yourself. That's not it. That's not it. That's not how to get the result. You won't get the result when you go judging yourself. In fact, you will go deeper in depression. You will go deeper in depression because you will now be blaming yourself and blaming your decisions and blaming your action. That's not what we want to achieve by moving out of stagnation. That's not what we want to achieve. What we want to achieve is to be able to recalibrate, all right, and take a jump out of whatever experience you have had. This could require some level of consultation, all right? This could require some level of mentorship. This experience, if someone has experienced this being stuck for 20 years, you may need additional help other than your own to take the next decisions. You know why? When you make a decision 20 years ago, it is mendable and malleable. But the older you go, the more delicate your decision. The older you go, the more very delicate your decision. The decision you make when you are single, you can correct it and it's not impacting anybody almost immediately. But when you are married, there are certain decisions that you make. Once you make that decision, it impacts your family, positively or negatively. So if I've experienced this for 20 years, and I come to realize that this job I've been doing for 20 years, it's not what I love to do. I'm pursuing being a doctor because my parents want me to be a doctor. And I've done this, in fact, I've been practicing for the last 20 years. But I found out that I really don't want to be a doctor. I love to do other things other than being in the theater or other than being in the hospital. I'm just using that as an analogy, as an example. It is not too late for you to recalibrate, but you have to do it with carefulness. You have to do it with calculation. You have to do it with proper guidance and discernment, because you are not where you were 20 years ago. And so any decision you make now can impact you, because it might mean that you want to go start another course from the scratch. And that might mean that you will resign from a job that you are doing right now. So the question is, if I need to resign, does it impact my family? How do I feed the family? I'm speaking from the point of a father figure now. How do I feed the family? How do I pay the fee? If I change now, how long does it take me to now go to where I want to go to? Right? Those critical questions needs to be answered. And you can reach out to me if you have anybody within this sphere who had made a turn in life and in destiny, and the turn is a wrong turn. It is still, see, it's like you are driving and you are using your map and you entered a wrong location. For as long as you are still following that map that is leading you to a wrong location, you will keep going farther in a wrong direction. What you need to do is to go back to the map and put in the right location. It will now reroute you and then take you back to where you should go to, or look for another route for you. If you keep going because I've made a mistake, or let me just keep going, you are heading into a wrong direction. Go and ask a pilot, go and ask a driver who drives a car and is using the map. If you are using the map and you mistakenly write in a wrong address, the map will be taking you to that wrong address for as long as you are looking at the map and following it. But the moment someone calls you and tell you, no, the road is not to Regina, the road is to Regina. The road is to Regina, Lunenburg, not Regina, Nova Scotia. And you're already heading to Regina, Nova Scotia. You are going to end up in Nova Scotia, and that's not where your conference is holding. That's not where your family is. That's not where your job is. You are going to Regina in Lunenburg. You need to type in a new address that will lead you to where you are going. But you also need the proper guide. If that's the case, you need to check your gas. Now that I've gone 3 hours, 5 hours, 10 days, 20 years on my way to Nova Scotia in the wrong direction, how do I go back to the right direction? How do I redirect? How do I change the course of the direction? It might require you checking, is my engine still good? Do I have gas in the car that can lead me into the new direction I want to go? Do I have enough food? How many days will it now take me to be in the right direction? When I get to the right direction, will I still miss the people that I want to meet there? Questions now need to be asked. You need proper consultation, because that is now important, but very, very, very calculative and calculated. So yes, for me, it's possible to discover that you have taken certain steps wrongly in 20 years. Let me tell you the truth. Some of the gadgets you use at home in the kitchen and whatnot, sometimes we have been misusing them. The way you open a Coke bottle, the way you rinse certain things, the way you carry a cup. The fact that you have been carrying it wrongly for a long time does not mean that when you realize that I can change it, then you now choose not to change it. That's now insanity. Now, when you know the right thing to do and you decide, you choose not to do it, that's now the definition of insanity, or that's now the definition of foolishness. But understanding that I've made a wrong turn, I've made mistakes, and I'm ready to correct that mistake, that's wisdom. That's wisdom. That's strength. That's strength. I can tell you, some of the businesses, they were asking, I believe it's Faraday, how that light was created, and then somebody was telling him, I heard that you failed 999 times before you got the right one. He came back and said, I did not fail 999 times. He said to them, I have learned to make light 999 ways, and this one is the one that works. So your disposition, how you view the situation, how you interpret the situation is also very important. Don't stay in pity party. Don't sit down in the place of self-condemnation. Don't keep beating yourself up. It does not change anything. Cry if you need to cry. But once you are done crying, wipe your tears and ask yourself, where do I go from here? How do I move forward? How do I move forward? Moving forward can mean that you need to detach yourself from structures that are expired, relationships that are toxic. Yes, it might require that you need to move away from locations that are not producing the result that you need. Moving forward, yes, thank you, Adekunle. Moving forward, it could mean detaching yourself from toxic relationship. Remove yourself from structures that have expired calculatively. Don't just do it anyhow. Make sure you are calculative about it. Don't just go about it anyhow. Calculatively get it done. But make sure that if you have been able to examine yourself and you find out that I am in a wrong place, or I've been doing this thing wrongly for 20 years, or I need a shift, it's time, then calculatively x-ray yourself, detach yourself from any structure that is expired. It could be a job, it could be friendship, it could be a role that you are playing. Leave. Live. When you are living, live gracefully. Live gracefully. Live gracefully. Let me also say this. Many of us take decisions that determines your destiny from a point of emotion. Emotions are good, but emotions can be very deceptive. Many of us have started relationship heading to marriage only on the base of emotions alone. Emotions can be very deceptive. Yeah. Many people have made decisions to want to take themselves out of life because of today's pain. And now that everything has changed, they couldn't even remember the pain of yesterday, that they will have gone and be no more. All right. Many people have changed job because of the pain of a manager. And now the manager has been changed to someone else. The new manager is an amazing person, but you're no longer there. So don't make erratic decision without being calculative. But as long as you have x-rayed this situation, you have sought proper professional counsels, you have checked inward, and most importantly, you have connected to your God. I am a Christian. I believe that God, through Christ by the Spirit, is who I consult, and it gives me direction. When you have done all that you need to do, then take the jump. In fact, I'm telling somebody today, take the jump. Calculatively, take the jump. I'm not saying you should jump from a building, no. Take the jump, take the next move. That's what I mean. Take the next move to apply for the job. Take the next move. Right, take the next move. Get into the relationship. That an old relationship did not work does not mean every relationship will not work. That you were disappointed in a job does not mean every job will disappoint you. Yes. That a pastor has treated you unfairly before does not mean every pastor will treat you unfairly. Right? That something happened negatively to someone does not mean you should be afraid. I said it at the beginning. One of the killer of your next level is fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of what to do, fear of how to handle it, fear of what people will say, fear of how I will be perceived, all of those fear. You see, at the other side of fear, if you can face it, is victory, is triumph. Fear, somebody have said, is false expression that is appearing real. Overcome the fear. Overcome the fear and move forward. Overcome the fear and move forward. And stop looking back at things that is not working or has not worked. Every expired structure, expired relationship, expired experiences, get out of it. Get out of it. Form new alliances. And don't only move by your emotions. Move also by sense of clarity. Move by sense of obedience. Move through research, not just from some sense of emotion. Don't let your emotion fickles. Emotion can be unstable. Emotion can be unstable. Be careful of making life decisions only from emotion. Make sure that you work with proper plan. All right? Right. Welcome. This is Purpose in Transition, how to navigate your different shifts in life. I've mentioned that there are different shifts. You have internal shift, you have relational shift, you have geographical shift, you have career shift, you have spiritual shift. All of these happens to you at different times, different shifts of life. Many of us have moved from one state to the other, one province to the other, one country to the other. Some of us have moved from one job to the other at different times in your life. You have had to change jobs 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. There's nothing wrong with it. It's life shift. Right? Some of us have moved in different directions in your life. You have been a child, you have grown to be, you have been an infant, you have grown to be a child. From being a child, you have grown to be an adolescent. From being an adolescent, you have been a teenager. From being a teenager, you have been an adult or a youth, as they call it. From being a youth, you have been a grown-up person. From being a grown-up person, you have been grandma, great-grandmas, great-grandpas. You have entered your empty nester. There are different phases and seasons of your life, but every phase and every season comes with their peculiarity. And what we are saying today is, for every season there is a purpose. For every shift there is a purpose, including sometimes the seasons of your pain. Pain has purpose. When you're having headache, there's a purpose for the headache. The headache is a pointer that a part of your body is calling for your attention. That's what it means. A part of your system is calling for attention and is sending signal to your brain, and the brain is communicating the signal to you with headache, with blurriness in the eyes, with certain things. There is that pain that you're experiencing is communicating something to you. It has a purpose. Even pain has purpose. I like you to write it down. Pain has purpose. Understand the purpose of your pain. If you don't understand it, it will just come and go. You won't make anything out of it, and you will experience it again. Pain has purpose. Pain has purpose. There is lesson in pain. I'm telling you, pain of loss of job, loss of relationship, movement from one country to another, whatever it is, there is a lesson in everything. See, you are either seeing the cup half full or half empty, depending on your disposition to life. How do I plan for transition? Number one, you need to find the why. What's the why? Why am I feeling this discomfort? Why am I experiencing this hostility or this excess joy? Ask the why question. What's the why? Don't move because it's hard. Don't move because it's not working. Don't move only because people are moving. Let it be personal. Why? So that at the end of the day, even you are able to explain, and then there are some shifts that you cannot explain. But there are many shifts that are very, very, very explainable. They are very explainable, very, very explainable. So don't just carry your bag and go. Find out what is required. Why? Why do I need to take this step? Find out the why. It's important. It's critically, essentially important to find out the why. I'm begging you, find out the why. It's important. Very important. Very critical. Don't just move because things are hard. Move because it's time. It's time to marry. Not because everybody is married. Not just because you are 30. Oh, I'm 35 now, I need to marry. I agree with you that the body is calling for marriage. People are asking questions. But see, it's not only how far, like they used to say, it is how well. Some people get married early and it's all trouble. And some got married late and it's all rosy. All right? So don't jump because somebody has jumped. Everybody, don't start to go. Everybody's now in tech. Some people are on TikTok today. Let me laugh at some of us. Let me laugh. I'm laughing now at some of us. Some people are on TikTok. They are waking up every day because somebody comes and say, "I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out." You have gone to join them and you are sitting there almost every day. You have not understand the dynamics. You have not asked yourself, "Is this thing for me?" Yours might not be TikTok. It might just be something else. You don't have to sit here because everybody's here. I'm telling you, you don't have to elope from your country to another country because everybody's moving. Oh, boy, you moved. Yes, I moved. All right? But I moved because of my own personal reason. If you have your personal reason to move, by all means, please move. What I'm saying is some people have jumped because other people moved and they've regretted it. I'm telling you, it's more of a regret to some people. Some people wish now that they can go back. Because in the first place, the move was only because people are doing it. And I'm not saying that you should not emulate right things. Yes, emulate right things, but review it before you jump. Don't do it only because it's hard. Don't leave the job because it's hard. Don't close the business because it's hard. Don't leave the relationship because it's hard. Ask other pertinent questions before you take the jump. Plan your transitioning. Plan your movement. Plan your shift is very, very important. Number two, what's the end? What's the end goal? What's the end goal? You must be able to define the end. And what does it mean to start a new life? What does it mean to start a new job? What does it mean to move into a new country? What does it mean to get married? What's the end What does it mean? Read books about what the end is. What's the end that you are trying to get to? Many of us don't even have a mental picture of what the end is. That's why you can't even measure if you are making progress or not. You can't measure progress when you don't even know where you're going. You can't measure progress like that. How you measure progress is you have set a big goal and you are moving tactically with discernment gradually towards the actualization of that goal. So have an end in view even before you begin. The big picture. You may not be 100% clear when you begin, but still stay there and have it at the back of your mind. Don't allow anything not to allow you to have the big picture. Critical, important, important, important. Every shift of your life has an expiry date and it has an inauguration date, including marriage. The expiry date of marriage biblically is death. There's an expiry date for job. There's an expiry, you will retire one day. You will retire, even if you stay there. Oh, I'm not going to leave this job. I'm not going to leave this job. I love it so much. This is where I want to stay. Either you like it or not, one day. Either death makes you leave it, or resignation makes you leave it, or being sacked makes you leave it. Whatever it is, there is always an expiration for every season. There's an expiration. Don't stay in a season that has expired. Don't stay in a relationship that has expired. Don't stay in a job whose season has expired. Don't stay in a business whose season has expired. Some people, because they didn't understand the dynamics of transitioning and moving forward, that's why they have been left behind. Hey, I don't like technology. I don't like technology. The business has collapsed now because you have refused to like technology. Now everybody are liking technology. Even great grandmas at 80, you will see 80-year-old on TikTok, on YouTube, because you have to move. The days of writing letter and sending it through post has expired. Now you can easily jump on an email and send it across cities and nations. It's even faster. People will get it easily and earlier. Why will you then say, I will never, ever use social media. I will never, ever use Gmail. I will continue to write letter. And then you want to write something about your health or about your life, about something. And it's taking 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, sometimes 30 days. Just because you don't want to recognize what has expired and leave it there and take what is now working and begin to work it out. Recognize that life presents seasons, and in those seasons, there are times of inauguration and there are times of expiration. Stop flogging dead horse. Stop living in seasons that have expired. Stop living in seasons that have expired. Stop staying on a job that you should have moved away from. Stop it. Move. 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 Let me say this, and maybe I'm going to be drawing towards a close. Not everyone is qualified to move with you to your next shift. Recognize this. Not everyone is permitted to move with you to your next journey. If you want to share, please go ahead and share this live across YouTube. Pick up the link, share it, click on the share button, and let's share it with as many people that needs to hear this. Not everybody is qualified to go with you to your next season. Don't let sentiment, don't let emotion, don't let guilt make you carry baggages and weights that you don't need. It's like moving from a house to another. When you move from a house to another, not everything you have in the old house should go with you to the new house. If you take some things to the new house, it will not even fit. It won't fit. It will not fit. Some people are not fit to go with. Some of you have dragged people that should not be in your next season into the season. That's why you are struggling now. You're struggling. You're struggling to keeping up with Joneses. You are struggling to keep up. Let me laugh to that. Keeping up with Joneses. It just came to my head. You are struggling to keep up. You have dragged people you should not drag into your next level, and you are having the guilt to tell them to go. Not everybody is compatible to go with you into your next season. Know when people's time in your life has expired. Know when people's time in your life, and I'm not saying burn bridges. I'm not saying kill relationship. Relationship is a lifelong currency that you should keep, but not every relationship is worth keeping. Toxic relationship, let go of it. Discouraging relationship, don't stay inside. They will cripple you. They will cripple you. They will cripple you. If you are with me, type in there, say I hear. Say I hear. If you are with me, type it here. I see you there. I hear. Go ahead. Say I hear you. If you are with me, just say I hear you. Let me see your comment there. I hear. Go ahead and type it there. I hear. When I was preparing this, I wrote this down. I said, if you don't plan your next shift, if you don't have a plan for your next phase, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Let me give you a clap there. Thank you. Thank you for staying. I've seen you there for a couple of minutes, over 30 minutes now. Thank you for staying on that along the way. Yeah. One of the things I wrote is, if you don't plan your next move, your current state will hold you back. In the words of my pastor, Pastor Emi David, little hinges swings huge doors. That's very small. So go and check your door at home. Just the entire big door. What is holding it is just these 2 hinges up and down. Very small, very minute, but that's what is holding the door. And when you swing it, the hinge swings and the door closes. The hinge swings and the door opens. Little hinges swings huge doors. You need to make little plans to get to the big ones you are looking to get. G-Flow, I see you there. Thank you for joining. Let me give him a very big clap there. Every time I have an opportunity to come on the platform, it's usually a blessing. Thank you for always having me. Welcome to the Purpose Academy. Little hinges, swings, huge doors. Don't let your today keep you hostage. Don't let today keep you hostage. You have to be careful that today is not holding you hostage. There are things in your life shift, transitions that you need to make. Fear is not allowing you to make it. People are not allowing you to make it. And I am telling you that if you don't man up, woman up, and take the jump, you can be there beating a dead horse for many years. Some of us have known, some people have known, this course I'm reading in school is not what I want to do. But you kept staying there because you don't want to be judged. You kept staying there because you don't want to be accused. You kept staying there because you don't want to feel ashamed. You kept staying there. You stayed there 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, now almost 20 years or 30 years. It's time to shift. It's time to take a turn. Like I give you an example before now. If you are driving a car and you have entered a wrong address on the Google map or on the map, the car will, as long as you are driving in the direction of the map, will be taking you to a wrong direction. It is time to take a turn. Take a turn in your career. Go take the course if you need to. Get professional consultation and take that shift. Sometimes the shift can be painful. Sometimes the shift can make you initially look small. Sometimes the shift can make you feel that you don't know what you are doing. But this is it. Your competition is not really against people. It is against yourself yesterday. Becoming better than you are yesterday is critical. It's important. Very, very important. You need 3 people in your life. People who help you to discern. People who help you to discern. You need 3 people in your life. People who helps you to discern. Very important, very critical. There are people when you are with them, the things they say to you helps you to think better at life. The things they say to you helps you to know what next to you. Have you been around some people before? Every time they speak to you, you have innovations, you have new ideas. Have you been around people like that before? There are people in your life, anytime you speak with them, anytime they are around you, something shifts in your life positively. There are people like that. And there are people in your life, they drain you. Anytime you find them in your space, you are losing your clothes, not that they stole it, they will collect it. You are losing your watch, you are even losing your mind. Let me laugh to that. When some people come into your life like this, you will lose your mind. You just lose your mind. You have to be careful with those people. There are 3 people you need in your life. Number 1, people who helps you to discern, who helps you to understand your life journey, who helps you to understand where you need to turn to next. People who are adding to you, not subtracting from you. People who helps you to see clearly. You need those people in your life. They could be mentors, they could be teachers, they could be parents, they could be your friends. They help you to see what you are not seeing. Very, very important. These people, you need to deliberately find them and you need to nurture the relationship with them. These people who helps you to discern, nurture the relationship, call them, attend their meetings. If they are doing weddings, child wedding, birthdays, go there, be physical around them, show them that you are present in their life, because you know that anytime you are also around their life, you get a blessing. Don't be a parasite to them, but be a blessing. Share value with them because you're also getting value from them. There are people like that. Those who helps you to discern. I want you to think in the next 30 seconds. In the last 10 years, who have you been around that anytime you are around them, it helps you to discern? If you want to put it on the comment section across social media, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, on the Zoom platform, go ahead and put it there. Who have you been around that anytime you are around this person, something new comes out from you? Something new, something new. It's a new perspective, new vision, something new, or something is re-cemented. You become energetic, you become more positive. There are people like that in your life. If you don't have them, go and look for them. You need those people who helps you to discern. I need those people in my space. They are partners of peace, people who helps you to grow, people who stirs up the passion in you. Yeah, a lot of people. But let me mention one. Somebody saying, I have somebody. The person's name is Grace. So this person, when she's around Grace, something just changes. So find yourself around Grace and value the relationship with Grace. And don't just be a taker from Grace. Also find things to give to Grace. Is anybody with me? It is very critical for you to find people that are helping you to discern. They help you to see better. They help you to understand what you are doing. Take yourself away from naysayers, discouragers, condemners. Take yourself away from them. Go to people who tell you the truth and who helps you to discern. I'm not saying go to yes people. I'm not saying go to people who rubs your back and always anything you are doing is correct, is correct. That's not what I'm saying. People who helps you to discern, most times even they can be very brutal and ruthless when they tell you this thing you are doing, it will not end well. They help you to see yourself. They are like a mirror. They are like a sounding board. They help you to see yourself. Who is the second people that you need to do? People who helps you to design the journey of your life. They are able to paint picture. Why not write the book? I have a very strong covenant friend. His possibly is watching us right now. Femi Ajayi. He was my best man during our wedding, and I see Kemi also on the call. Let me give a clap to Kemi there. Kemi was our best lady I think about 12 to 13 years ago now. And I have both of them with me. Now, one day I wrote a book and I wrote material. I wanted to do a presentation. This is going to be about 15 to 20 years ago. I was going to do a presentation on campus, and I wrote my slide, did everything together, and I shared with Femi Ajayi, is the CEO of Believer Consult. When I shared with him, he looked at it and said, Pastor G, yeah, he calls me by my first name being. He said, Pastor G, are you presenting this? I said, yes. He said, are you printing this and giving it to everybody? I said, yes. He said, no, don't do that. He said, this material you have in your hand, he said, is enough to be a book. I didn't see a book, but he saw a book. I didn't see a book. He helped me to design it in his mind and created it in my mind. And today I'm an author of a book, and I'm expecting 4 more books in 2026 coming out because somebody helps me to design. It's not only when they help you to draw. You see, they can help you to design by painting a picture in your mind. They can help you to design by painting a picture in your mind. Who is helping you to design your next move, your next phase, what you need to do, what you do not need to do? You need those people in your life. They help you to design the first persons or people you need, people who helps you to discern. They help you to identify what to do next, what not to do, where to be, where not to be. They are your covenant partner. They can correct you. They can rejoice with you. They are there with you and there for you. The second people who helps you to design by painting the right picture in the mind for you, and then you translate those pictures to physical reality. Number 3, people who you can depend on and who will defend you. People who you can depend on and who will defend you. Those who help you to defend what you are doing. Those who can stand behind you any day, anytime. Those who in your strength and in your weakness, they are there. Such people are not plenty. I can tell you this one for free. They are not plenty. You know that they are not plenty. Such people are not plenty. People can easily ghost you. But if you find genuine people who can discern with you, who can design with you, and who can defend you, you will be able to move around the seasons of your life properly. Let me ask you this question. Think, get your pen and your jotter, and if you want to write in the comment section right there, write one person. One person, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. One person that is speaking positively into your life, who is discerning with you. Write one person speaking positively into your life, who is joining you and is designing with you. Anybody, go ahead. Let's type it. YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Zoom platform. One person that you have found that they are speaking into you positively. It could be your friend, it could be your spouse, it could be your mentor, it could be your coach, it could be even your protege and mentee. One day, one of my mentee came to me and she said, we're going to get better at this. I see that in another few years, you will now be able to do this, this, and this, and this. I was encouraged. Believe me, I was encouraged. She's my mentee. I'm the one that is supposed to be pouring in, but I'm also being poured on. So I was encouraged. Who is that person that speaks encouragement to you, that is discerning with you, that can see with you alongside as you are saying? Number 2, who is that person that is building with you? Do you have anybody do you have a friend that is building with you? Who is building that career with you? Who is on your case and saying, go and write the exam? That who is saying, I will pay for the exam. You say, I don't have money. You say, I will pay for the exam. Who is that person that is building with you? Who is that person? It could be your spouse. It could be your friend. It could be your children. It could be your mentor, your mentee. Who is that person that is building with you? Who is ready to put their hands in and build with you? If you don't have, you need one. Who is that person that is fighting for you? Who is that person that is routing for you and is fighting for you? Do you have that person? Who is fight? I'm not saying who is physically going out there and blowing people's face. No, who is there is for your interest. Who is that person? If you don't have any of these people, your shift is incomplete. Your transition will be painful. If you are moving in life journey and you don't have anybody speaking for you, you don't have anybody building with you, you don't have anybody who is fighting your cause for you, fighting your case for you, who can stand on the gap for you, you will not enjoy moving from one level to another. I can guarantee that. I know that for free. Transition is not a disruption. It should not be something you don't want to see. No. Transition should be something you embrace. Go and check the butterfly. Butterfly move from larva, pupa, adult. The seed, the egg, the larva, the pupa, the adult, and then it now flies. What if it says, I don't want to change? I want just to be crawling like this. I don't want to move. Then you won't see the beautiful wings that the butterfly has. You are like a butterfly and you are in different stages and phases of your life. Don't stay at one point. You will not be able to give us your full potential, and your full expression will not be real to everyone. What is inside you, people will not be able to drink it because you are not allowing yourself to come out fully. You are like a butterfly. Allow yourself to go through the different phases. Let people enjoy your different phases. You should also enjoy your different season. Enjoy your different season. If you stay in the cocoon, you will die. Don't make your cocoon your coffin. Don't make your comfort zone your coffin. Make sure you are moving. Make sure you are making progress. Make sure you move through change. Sometimes it could be painful, but move. 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 Somebody type move in the comment section. If you would, type move in the comment section. Let me give a cheer to everyone that had been joining us. Thank you for joining. Thank you for staying through. Thank you for staying long enough in this meeting. This is purpose in transition. We are looking at how to navigate the different shift of our life, and it's been exciting. We've been having different time in looking at this together. 3 things I want you to do as you go, and I'm rounding off now. 3 things I want you to do as you go. Number 1, find your purpose in transition. Find the purpose in the season of your life right now. Find the purpose, examine, x-ray, and find that purpose. You need to recognize the divine signals. You need to recognize the feelings that you are feeling. You need to recognize the voices that you are hearing. You need to recognize it and find the purpose in it. Number 2, follow it. Don't just know it, follow it. Start taking steps towards it. Don't stay. Stagnant water stinks. Follow it. That's what will lead you to number 3, which is what you are looking for, fulfillment. You are looking for fulfillment, but you need to find what God wants you to do next, or what God wants you to do now, and then you need to follow it, follow up with it. And then you need to then walk yourself with God into a season of fulfilling what you have found. So find the purpose in your transition. Find it. Find it. You can find it in a place of prayer. You can find it by seeking mentorship. You can find it by reading books. Find it by looking at other people's experiences and tailor it to what you are doing and where you want to go. Don't just copy hook, line, and sinker. No 2 individuals are the same. No 2 destinies are the same. So I don't want to be like you. I want to be a unique me. I don't want to be like you. I want to be a unique me. I don't want to be like you. You are great. You are fantastic. You are amazing. I love you the way you are. But I want to be a unique me. And I want you to love me the way I am. I'm not saying be mediocre. I'm not saying be small thinking. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, I want to be the best of me, and I want to see you as the best of you, and both of us thriving, doing well.
Who we are with every blessing.
There is purpose in your transition. There is purpose in your journey. There is purpose in the things that God has brought your way, including your pain. There is purpose. There is purpose. There is purpose. Every of your shift is a test of your sight. Every of your shift is a test of what you are seeing. As far as you can see, it says you will possess as far as you can see. How far can you see? I need you to start to see. As my pastor Yemida would say, don't be people blind. Don't be blind. We will want to have a meeting, and we will have arranged everything. We will have, on your own way, you have crossed your T dot, you have done many meetings. I used to be head of protocol with him many years ago. And you will have done everything that you think you know how to do. And suddenly you will just get into the room, and he will pick this, and then you'll be wondering. And then he will tell you, you have to be sensitive. Be sensitive to people. Be sensitive to the places you find yourself. Be sensitive to what you are doing. Don't be people blind. Don't be environment blind. Don't be situation blind. Every shift is a test of your sight. If you can see it, then you'll be able to move towards it. Don't be blind. Don't be blind. Don't be blind. Don't be blind. Move forward. Don't close your eyes when you need to see. If you miss your shift, it might be painful. If you miss your shift, it might be painful. If you miss your shift will also miss you. It's very important to recognize that you cannot afford to miss your shift. So what have we been saying all morning? That there is purpose in every transition. That as you navigate your life transition, for some now it's a change of job. You are beginning a new job this week, this month. For some is you just got married 1 year, 2 years, so it's looking new, it's looking fresh. You are trying to get into the system. For some, you have just relocated into a new country. For some, you have just started a new mentorship relationship, coaches relationship. Whatever it is the life season that you have found yourself. Find the purpose in it and make sure you are able to get it clearly. Sometimes you need to go back and reevaluate. And there is something I said, if you are going to fulfill your purpose, it will not be if fear is coming, do it afraid. Because you can't fulfill purpose if you are always afraid of transition, if you are always afraid of change, if you are always afraid of something new. Purpose is in the progressive revelation of the things that you will do. Today is the yesterday you are waiting for. Today is the tomorrow you are waiting for yesterday. Today is the tomorrow you are waiting for yesterday. Don't waste your seasons. I must not waste my seasons. You must recognize that your life transition is critical. People's life are dependent on it. And it's important that you live it right and you live it very, very well. This is where I'm going to leave it here. Can I quickly ask, does anybody have questions that you want to ask? Oh, PB, you said a lot, but this is the question I have. Oh, I have a confusion here. I don't understand what you mean by this. Or whatever comments, can you, let's have them coming in right now. Thank you, everyone. Let me give you a clap. Let me give you a cheer as you keep coming in into the live. I appreciate you joining. This is the Purpose Academy, and I am excited to always have you run this once in a month. Last Saturday of every month is where this holds, and it holds across all of our social media. Thank you, everyone that has been able to join. Thank you, all of our facilitators and our coaches that have joined. I have a very, very, very deep covenant brother and friend that have joined from the beginning. Pastor Frank, thank you for joining. I'm excited to have you. at every meeting that we hold. It's an honor and it's a privilege to have you join us. I want to celebrate everyone who has also joined. Any question from anyone, any comment, any experience, as we take the 3, 5, 10 minutes and we round off. Can I have my moderator back on the screen as I want to take a bow right now? Can I have my moderator back on the screen? Lucia, are you still somewhere there? I know that we are in and around, but if you're there, let me know, and then I will soon be yielding this back to you. Thank you everyone for joining yet again today. We will be here again. Thank you. I see you, Bethy. I see you, and I'm sure I can't read what you have. Bonsoir. That's what you have written. I will try to translate it again, like we always do in the chat. Thank you. Let me give you a big clap there. Thank you for joining. Bethy, you've always been consistent. We've been having different conversations at different fora. Any comment from anyone there? Questions that you want me to immediately quickly answer? Any observation that you want us to look at together before we call it a meeting? Anyone there? Anyone there? Anyone there? Anyone there? Thank you, Oyi. Thank you, Kemi. Thank you, Pastor K. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pastor Frank. I'm calling people in no particular order, but everyone that has joined, this is me celebrating you with this awesome clap. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You made today memorable. You made today worth it. Please go with what stood out for you. Go with that word that stood out for you and make sure you begin to practice them. All right. Thank you. I think I have my moderator back on the high of the screen, and we will be logging off on some of our platforms right now. Thank you, everyone. Please feel free, go to the comment section, leave comments for us, and we'll be responding to them, and we will be happy to come back again next month. If there is a topic you want us to look at, this is Purpose Academy. Everything we do is around purpose. Please feel free, reach out, and we will look at those topics that you want us to look at, and we will be bringing it forward. Any topic, just go to my DM and leave the topic there, and we will be addressing it with you. Thank you. This is my final clap to the people. Sorry, I wanted to clap, not to laugh at you. This is my final clap to the people on the TikTok. Thank you for taking time. Your time is valuable. I celebrate you. Time is absolutely valuable. Thank you very much. See you again next month. All right, over to you, Lucia. Let's take a jump as we now walk towards bringing today's episode to a close. It's been an awesome time, and I'm trying to get you back on the eye of the screen right now. Let me see if I'm able to do that. Okay. Yeah, please go ahead. You can unmute and let's go.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for today's session. It was great, many lessons. Thank you everyone that joined and that stayed with us through to the end. It was a lot, but I think my key takeaway is not to miss my transitions, because it will be very difficult if I miss them.
Yeah.
So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone.
All right, thank you, Lucia. Thank you, Amarachi. Thank you, everyone that had made these memorable. We celebrate each and every one of you. I think along the line, Facebook went off and we couldn't go ahead on Facebook. I just noticed that. We'll keep getting better at each of these things. Thank you, everyone. This is us signing out, and we will see you again next month, November. That's going to be the last Saturday of the month of November. We will keep you posted. You will get notifications, potentially emails, text messages from us. Please feel free, join in, and let's do this together again. Once again, thank you, my team. God bless you amazingly. We will do more. There is more to do. There is purpose in transitioning into the next month. And so we're moving to the next month, and we're doing great things together. Thank you. I love you guys.